Welcome to Runway this week. My name is Nico, and it's time to catch up with what happened this week. This week, we're very excited to have launched Act 2 to all of our users. Act 2 is the next evolution of the most advanced AI motion capture feature. Today, we're going to take a big look on some tips and tricks of how you can use this tool and what the community has been doing with it. For this week's tip, we're going to head into Act 2. So today, we're going to talk about gesture control. Gesture control is behind this icon right here, and it allows you to dictate how much of your body movement will be incorporated into your outputs. We have driving footage of one of our colleagues, and we have our reference image. And this is the example without applying that gesture control. We can see that across the entire generation, this character has crossed their arms. However, in the reference video, we can see that at some point that hand moves up towards the chest. We run the exact same combo of assets, however this time gesture control is turned on. And as we can see, that hand will go up to the chest. Here we have another example of playing instruments, like this one is very obvious. So without using gesture control, it still looks fantastic, right? Like this character is playing the guitar. However, the moment we turn on gesture control, we start copying the exact movements of the hands on the strings of the guitar, making this feel much more realistic. One last example, some exaggerated movement from yours truly. But we see if we have gesture control off, it's not doing any of that. The moment we turn it on, we see all of that hand gesture being applied to the video. This brings us to our community spotlight. And this week we want to shout out Dale, aka The Real Robot. For anime, animation is super costly and takes a ton of time. And we see that with Act 2, Dale was able to record his performances, whether waving a gun or moving the character and applying it to this little anime short. Great job, Dale. Show us more. We really love to see this. Lastly, we want to shout out our Discord again, where you can find the link here and where we run daily challenges. The challenge for today is conversation. So generate anything that fits to the word conversation. And remember, the deadline to submit your generation is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's it for this week. It's been incredible seeing all of the love for Act 2, and it's been super fun seeing how many talented actors we have in our community. We'll be back next week to show brand new features, tips and tricks, and we hope to see you there. Ciao.